Although it doesn't look like it, I am going to be explaining how herbs are used on a homestead while I am doing chores. On any homestead, multitasking is a must, so therefore I am going to be doing some tasks around the house while I talk to you about herbs on the homestead. And just to clarify before I get started, I live in an old farmhouse built in the 1800s, and so we do not have very good lighting upstairs. So this first part is not the best video. Now this is an extension I made for the end of my bed. I am tall, and an 80-inch long bed, which is a standard bed, just doesn't cut it for me. They don't make 84-inch twin mattresses, so I took matters into my own hands and extended my bed by sewing a cover around a piece of foam that fits perfectly in this space, and then sewed an extra few inches onto my fitted sheet. Doesn't look the best, but it's comfortable, and that's all that matters. Alright, so herbs on the homestead. Herbs are valuable for so many reasons. I will be talking about this subject at the East Tennessee Homesteading Alliance Festival in Townsend, Tennessee in July. I am looking forward to being a speaker at this event, and I look forward to sharing this information briefly with you today. Most people think of herbs as for medicinal purposes only. Herbs are great to use as medicine for yourself, your family, or others. However, there are so many other reasons to have and grow herbs on your homestead. A few examples of herbs to help medicinally are yarrow, which stops bleeding, gumweed, which is used for asthma, cramp bark, which is used for muscle spasms, and feverfew, which is used for headaches. There are so many ailments and so many herbs that can help. Not to mention the amazing vitamins and minerals you are getting naturally from the herbs. Comfrey is a good example. It is used for many things, including healing wounds quickly. It can be taken internally and externally. If taken internally, you are getting vitamins and minerals that your body craves because comfrey has an extremely long and deep taproot. It pulls those vitamins and minerals up from the earth that you may have always been missing. Why take man-made synthetic vitamins when you can have the real thing? Another reason you may want to have herbs on your homestead is for bartering and trading. What if SHTF happens tomorrow? Will you know what herbs are used for what? Your knowledge might help save your life. You could barter your knowledge of herbs to help your sick child or put food on the table for your family. Another reason you may want to have herbs on your homestead is for your animals. Did you know that you can use herbs as medicine for your animals too? You could potentially save a veterinarian bill with the knowledge you have of herbs. Wouldn't it be nice to be growing your own pharmacy in your backyard and you go grab some medicine as you are walking to where you house your livestock animals? Herbs are not only used medicinally. Many of them are completely edible and can be used as food for yourself and for your animals. If you were starving and had nothing to eat, it sure would be nice to have the knowledge to pull plantain leaves or any part of the dandelion and eat it. There are hundreds of herbs just like this that most people consider weeds. I only want to touch briefly on one or two more reasons for this video. I don't want to give it all away before the festival. Have you walked by your neighbor's house and saw a beautiful landscape? The flowers were so attractive and it just made the house look really nice. What if I told you some of those flowers may have been actual herbs? Yes, you can use many herbs in attractive landscapes, and no one would ever know the difference. No one would know you were growing a pharmacy. And what's more is that most herbs are perennial, so they will come back year after year. With having those herbs growing, you also attract bees. Bees are a good thing. Even if you are highly allergic to bee stings like I am, herbs can treat that too. Bees will help pollinate all those herbs you have in your yard, not to mention all the vegetable plants you have in your vegetable garden. It's a win-win. There are many more ways that herbs can be used on your homestead. I will go over many of those in the East Tennessee Homestead Alliance Festival in Townsend, Tennessee in July. Until then, we encourage you to start by learning a couple of weeds that grows in your yard naturally and understand them. Then you can branch off and learn more and more. Before long, your homestead will become your pharmacy, and you, your family, your neighbors, and your animals will thrive because of it. We here at SHTF Survival Homestead Teaching Farm appreciate you watching this video. Please continue to help us help you by liking, sharing, and subscribing.